Good morning, or oh gosh, not good morning. I don't know what time of day it is, guys. So another impromptu recording, but this time it has to be on the laptop again because I'm expecting a phone call at any moment and I will have to hit that pause. So we are going to make this Valentine's by Artist Impression Twister card. Okay. So without further ado, let's draw the video. Make sure you guys can see everything. Okay, good. So I have my cardstock ready to go. So I'm going to get this glued on. I'm going to put that in my bowl so I don't lose it like I lost it last night. I lost my glue topper last night. Could not find it for nothing. I went through both sides of my desk, so I had to put my wet rag over the top of my glue just to keep it from drying out. Not that it would have dried out. I mean, it might have, but I was afraid it was gonna, dry out on me. So I wanted to make sure it wouldn't dry out. And then this morning, I thought, maybe I should look in the trash can. That's where it was. I guess my glue bottle yesterday when I was thumbing through all my stuff, because I was making backgrounds for all this stuff. I was taking pattern paper and, like I showed you guys yesterday in a video, and doing mixed media or whatever I was doing, and just doing hearts, stenciling hearts and stuff on stuff. And this one I used Barn Door Red Stencil Butter with Simon Hurley's heart stencil, and then I used, Barn Door Stencil Butter. And this one with Simon Hurley's heart stencil. That's what I used. Yes, that's what I used. Okay, well, make sure I say the right thing, not get this wrong. And then I used Simon Hurley's Prom Queen Lunar Paste for the pink hearts down on the bottom. And I think it gives it kind of a cute effect on top of the birds. It looks cute. So we put this on the top. We have this on. Now we're going to add our inside cardstock before we do our die cutting. So that's going to be our inside. We could ink this to give it a little extra flair. You know what? I think I'm going to do that because I think it needs a little more pop of color. And I'm just going to add a little bit of lumberjack. Add a little extra red in there instead of just solid white. Because sometimes I just don't like a lot of white. I still have ink on this brush, so I don't need to get my ink out. I could just use what's on the brush. There. There, that looks cool. I like that. So now I can turn this over and we can glue that. I'm just trying to be as crafty as much as possible because I need to. So instead of putting cardstock on the left side, I have to do it on the right side because that's how they do this, I guess. Make sure I got this right. Okay, so now we're going to take this die here, this twisty die, I do believe. We're going to have to clip the birthday out of it. Oh, no, don't rip. Don't rip. So we're going to do some clipping here. Okay. So hold that thought. I will be right back. Okay. So I have the die. Oops. Does that look crooked to you? Okay, that looks better. Okay. So now let me get my, and they say it's better to use a hand top, what do we call it, a hand top die cutting machine. Okay, so I'm going to run this through. Okay, just, I thought I heard my phone ringing, sorry. We're going to run this through. Should only take once. Yep. So we'll set that aside. And then we're going to need this again, so I'm going to put this back underneath my desk. Okay. All right. Oh, it ripped it. That's okay. We don't need this inside part, so of course it's going to rip the lunar paste and the stencil butter off. So I can't wait until my other low-tack tape gets here. So that we don't need. We can throw this away. Or you can save it and put it on a card if you wanted to, but you really don't need this. So I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to throw it out. Okay? In the trash it goes. So that's what that does. Okay, so now we're going to do the other part. Okay, so we're going to get out our, so we're done with this. Okay, and of course I have an extra envelope to use, I do believe. So we're going to put this in here. Yay. So now I'm going to use these dies. So when you get stuff from Artist Impression, they always come with dies. You don't have to buy the dies separately. Okay, that's one nice thing about Artist Impression. That's why I love them. Like with other Stampin' Die companies, you have to buy the dies separately. But with Artist Impression, their dies come with their stamps. And so we're going to put together this mouse. See, it comes with a front and a back. So just like that. So let's make this mousey. This Valentine mouse. Okay? So how many of you like mice? I mean, not real mice that would come in your house and freak you out. I mean, not that everybody's afraid of mice or anything. I'm not afraid of mice. I think they're kind of cute. We're going to set that aside a minute because I need this. Boy, I've got lots of Valentine stuff on both sides of me again. Oh, and I found my other magnet, you guys. For the longest time, I could not find it. and I was organizing all of my stamps and dies, like, well, I think I said the other day, and I was going through my stamps of life, stamps and dies, and it was tucked underneath one of the stamps of life dies. Who knew? So now I have it back. It's like, finally. I thought I threw it away or something, but I got it back. I was like, yay. So I need my Fisker scissors here because we're going to cut this in half to stamp these mice. So I might need them both to do both of them. I'm not sure. What side do I use? This side? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. So I'm just gonna go here, here, and here. I just want to make sure it's well held together. So now we're gonna do the front of the mouse. And they always come with a sentiment too, all these twisters. So I watched a YouTube video because I wanted to make sure I do this correctly. I wasn't sure if I had to connect it with a rubber band or a string or anything like that. So, always new stamps, always wipe off that residue because they stamp much better. Good thing I have this right next to me at all times. That Shady. I love that Simon Hurley Shady. What can I say? It's like a black to me, my favorite black. Almost. More like a dark gray, but almost a black. And then my ski puck makeshift stamping thingy majig Chucky tool. You know, if it wasn't for Chuck on Gina K, we probably would not have these stamping sliding things because he's the one who started these stamping sliders. That mouse is really too cute. Now that I see him on paper, I love him already. Oh my gosh. OMG. You know what? He would look cute with an acetate piece of heart even. Oh, that would be cute. Like, just like an acetate heart with alcohol inks on the heart maybe, and then just the front and back of him glued together. That's what you do with him. That's what you do with these twisters. So adorable. They have a dog one that says, like, a birthday dog, and it says, "You're so golden," and stuff like that. What did I do with the... Oh, here it is. Couldn't find it. I was like, where is it? Okay, so there's the front. So now we need this one for the back. Okay. So we'll set that one aside. Put this down. Put that there. Put that there. That right there. And then I gotta make sure I grab the back. His back side, which is this one. Okay. Dry this off so he doesn't slide all over the place. Oop. Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that again because I don't like the way that looks. Looks a little, or maybe it's just his hair. Oh, that's his hair. Never mind. That's his hair just kind of looking, sticking out. But the heart shouldn't stick out like that. Okay. Oh, the front does that too. Never mind. I'm just okay. And then let's go ahead and do the sentiment real quick while we have this out. It says, "Be my Valentine," and we'll probably add that to another color of cardstock as well. And I think one time for that is fine. I don't need to stamp that more than once. No need to. And then we can put the sentiment away. And then all we have to do is color. Now, I think I'm going to probably color off screen because I don't know that you all want to watch me color him. Because this might take me a bit. I'm not sure how I'm going to color him. I don't know if I'm going to use my alcohol markers or if I'm going to use my inks to color him. I don't have the right shade of browns or grays. I'm gonna have to look up the color for a mouse and see exactly what color mice are because I want to make sure I get the right color. So I'm gonna put you guys on pause, or I will come back to this. And I know hearts are red and pink, and they could be purple, they could be green, whatever color we want them to be for Valentine's. So other than that, I will come back to this, okay? So I will be right back. Okay? Alright guys, we're back. So we colored our mice. Now we just got to figure out which die goes on which one. So, okay, I don't know. So I had to take these two apart, but that one is still kind of pokey and I don't want to. There, it's better. Okay, I don't know if that one goes on that one. Let's see. That seems kind of high. Let's try this one. No, that one doesn't go on there at all. I think this one goes on this one. So what I used is I used these brushes to color the front and the backs of the mice, and I had to ask my phone over here what color mice were, and they're a little bit of like champagne color, like light brown, a little bit of gray, a little bit of dark brown. So I used cookie dough, weeping willow, and shady to color them in. And I use these little ink blending brushes that I have, that I got at Hobby Lobby a long while ago. So I use those. So now we're going to put some tape over these. And of course, trying to color those with ink is not the easiest thing to do, because I kind of went outside the lines a little bit. So hoping that, obviously, and then the red hearts, I used my alcohol marker and I used CR8. So I think I should have just used, I don't know, I should have just used alcohol markers, maybe. Or I could have inked my paper instead and then stamped it on. Perhaps. That would have been maybe better. Okay, now let's figure this one out. This one I really went crazy and it went out of the lines, but that doesn't matter. We're just trying to have a little crafty fun and trying to get our mind off of other matters at hand. Okay, so I think I have that one. So now we're going to tape this down. And then we're going to run these through the die cutting machine. And then we can finish putting our card together. I think I can do. Oops, I didn't even see all those hearts. Oh well, that's okay. I think I can do those side by side. Should be able to. So let's do those. Those are cut out. Okay. All right. Oh, let's get our card. Don't let it get stuck under there. So now all we have to do is get our little mousey. That's the back of him. Now let's get the front. Okay. Whew. All right, so now we're gonna glue. Okay, so we have to connect him. Oh no, come on, glue, not now. Okay. Oh no. Okay, this is where I need my pin. I'm gonna have to poke it down there and go, come on, glue, work for me, please. Oops. Okay. As I lose stuff on my desk. Now the glue is coming out. Okay, now we're just going to line this up with those things. It should be pretty easy to do if I did it right. And we don't have to, like I said, we don't have to connect this with a rubber band or a string or anything like that. All we have to do is, if you look, there's a notch here and a notch down there. All we do is we should be able to, well, it's supposed to. Why is it not connecting? All right, guys, I did something wrong. What did I do wrong? Were those two dies supposed to stay together? I messed up. I did something wrong. I think I messed up. I think these two dies were supposed to stay together. These two. That's what I did wrong. Well, we live and we learn from our mistakes, right? I tried. I really tried. I thought I was doing it right and I messed up, but it's supposed to connect this way and in that hole and twist. But you kind of get the idea. There you go. Happy Valentine's. Oh well, I tried. Alright, talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.